That's all I was thinking was, I'm like, that would have cost a bit. Can I get, for the love of fuck, can you get your cheeks over here, please, and just, like, fucking activate the psychic soothe pulses? Because holy crap. I didn't think I had to use this at this point, but, like, fucking hell. I kind of don't want to give it to anybody at this point that's semi-unstable, because, like, I feel like there's a lot of people that are really unstable. Where are the guns? Where are the things? That was something. That was something that just got destroyed. What the fuck was that just got destroyed? I saw somebody was having a tantrum over here. And I don't see what's missing. I thought it was in like a bedroom or something. Anyway, I don't know what they destroyed. I saw something go kaboom. I am also curious why they didn't take the other resources inside. Also, I think you have a exceptional knife of some capacity. Yeah, a legendary. All the time, like, I wouldn't give you a little stabby knife for no other reason than that. So you're an 8. You got a 5 phone popper. I kind of feel like I'd like to see that, but at the same time, I should have a better, like, melee weapon for you. I'm not giving them the grenades anymore. I already know in my own colony how bad grenades are. And these fuckers, they just... something. They are something. The Doomsday rocket launcher. I love that, like, she wasn't in the battle. By the way, she was not in the battle in any fucking capacity. And then all of a sudden she was there in the maximum capacity of killing, like, a colonist that we were trying to down. Like, there was a lot of choices made in that, like, one little area. I don't see the... Oh, unless that rifle's good. Nah, it's poor quality. And normal or full. I will check what dropped in just a moment, and hopefully it's not hostile. I guess you can have the heavy gun. Have we got most of you guys in this row have a gun? Not all of you. Some of these have been downed. That's a 7. The hell is this? The person is considered guilty. Others won't be bothered by banish, execute, or arrest them. Interesting. I haven't seen that actually displayed for quite a while. Usually I never get to see that. I'm guessing it's because they went berserk. And you can't walk. What do we get? We got steel. Nice. Thank you. We need a lot of steel. Also, we need like a fuck ton of components, but steel will make components, so it's not like it's an issue. Where the fuck is everybody going? Can these things get out of here? Oh my god. You know what they're doing, right? Is they're going to... I forgot to put you guys the fuck out of the houses. Get the fuck out of there. Go back to where you were going, mates. Oh my god, they're like zipping. Wait, is the zone in this space? Hold on. I forgot to check, is the rhino zone in... Yes. Okay. So, what I might do... I do want this to like bring it inside, but I really just don't want them in like the dead center bedrooms. Because they're hogging all the... they're hogging all the ugly with like the beds and stuff, essentially. That should keep them out of there. And I do want them to not... Well, I will maybe make them patrol like the walls and shit, so this isn't an issue. But I do have to kind of expand it downwards at this point. At least like maybe there. I'd say. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Go now. Thanks for streaming. See ya. No worries. Thanks for hanging out, so. I'll be here for the next couple of days, and anybody that's lurking and stuff will get silver accumulating and stuff anyway, so yeah. Also, for some reason, that didn't turn into medical wing. I must have hit the wrong button before, but this is fine. How are you guys doing? You're down to 4, and you're down to 2. Are you guys really this worth it? You can do social, and you can do okay. Counteress is actually useful. But, Laria? Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna butcher every word I say tonight, just because, like, I just don't have it in me to, like, figure out what the fucking pronounce is, you know? So, it'll be fine. I love when, like, usually when I get, like, really tired, I I get more so like delirious and then it like ends up just being ridiculous. But that's not what I've got tonight, is I just can't fucking process words, language. I think like the language center of my brain is just like fucked off and it's asleep, you know. I need to like clean this place, but it's gotta wait. Also, I guess nobody is technically doing research because these fuckers are in here. But I have to wait until they enclose this space because I can't put them in here until that. What is this? Duck. Oh my god. There's 10 tame ducks. Well, the auto cull limit is 15. So I didn't know they had blue on them. I haven't seen one of these ones fly. I have ducks in my colony, but I've never noticed the blue on them. Neat. Yeah, we have a auto cull limit on the animals. Most things are kind of capped at 15 as long as I can keep up with it. Because obviously, if I can't, if they reach like a point where there's more than the colonists I have, I can't do jack shit about that. Kind of like with the corpses at the moment. We're still trying to keep up with that. Like, I should grab a different colonist to do this for a little bit. Because myself, I've been doing this for a while. And I'm probably upset about it. Yeah. It's kind of funny because, like, I'm not, like, paying any attention to them using, like, the recreation, like, drugs and ambrosia and all that sort of stuff. There's people, like, a lot of my colonists are, like, building up, like, addictions and withdrawals and the tantruming from that stuff. Like, you've still got the ambrosia tolerance. You've got the alcohol tolerance, which honestly I think was from, like, one beer. So that was interesting. I don't know if you had ambrosia tolerance before or withdrawals. Infection. At least a couple of people have gotten over their infections. Josh, just to help out this time, removed all addictions. Nice. Thank you. If I go back one person. Yeah. Alright, hold on. That one didn't work. Is it per person? I think if the 300 I sent yesterday would have matured, they would have taken over the colony. I think it would have been a struggle, although we did end up with, like, I think we had, like, plus 20 Alex and plus 10 or something new dragons. So I think we did add in, like, we were up to 60 odd colonists and stuff, and, like, most of the people can do, like, most of the things. Like, I'm not trying to, like, make this perfect and flawless and organized and stuff like that. There's just, when people spawn in, there's too many at a time to kind of, like, allocate, unlike when I take prisoners and stuff in my colony. Eventually, they all get tamed, like, one at a time. Like, you might get, like, a bulk of, like, 4 kind of thing. But we're down to, like, 53 people. So we're kind of scooching on the belly. You know, the hair color. Well, thank you, Novella. Yeah, I was supposed to be doing editing and stuff this morning, and I got sidetracked and went on, like, a side quest, and I made, like, 3 new avatar alteration sort of thing. Pink is not one that can be redeemed. I have, like, a few different pink variations because I used to have, like, pink and purple hair and like, I wore it different ways and stuff, so I've got a few of them, but they're not redeemable because they're not interchangeable with, like, any other outfit combination and stuff. But yeah, I still have like other ones in there too. I've got some new redeems. I've got new channel point redeems and stuff. Also, I guess we've got to turn this on to get cremating on the other side too. But I mean, it is, but I am, like, during the build-a-thon, I'm mostly focused on doing just what I need to do for the build-a-thon, because, like, post-stream editing and uploads and stuff like that still takes me a good few hours, so I don't kind of like finish working on stuff until about midday. And like I said, like, just this week, like, all my neighbors and stuff have been super loud, so I haven't been getting to sleep until, like, late afternoon, evening. But if I was working on, like, my avatar, I should be realistically working on the live TD avatar, but my brain was like, I don't know, it looked at, like, the uploads and stuff this morning that I had to do, and it just went, completely reworking the avatar seems like less work, let's do that. So yeah, that's what it wanted to do, and I'm like, ironically, I also added one that I threatened to add last year during last year's Billathon if it got unlocked. It never got unlocked, and I'm like, I still wanted to add it, I just never have and stuff. So there's another one in there as well that you guys can redeem. But can I not fit that in front of it? Oh, there we go. But yeah. I think this one looks nice. Plus, I also kind of like use this as like the YouTube thumbnail. And I was like, I should probably put it on screen since I technically used it for that. I'm like, otherwise it'd be really confusing why I have this and not using what I'm going for an ambrosia binge apparently. If I'm doing it in my room, I know, apparently I'm just going to sleep. Holy crap. I must have already done it. Let's start cleaning the house so I have homework. See, I've never been like that kind of person. Usually I don't do something else when I'm procrastinating something. I usually just become like more or less like paralyzed in the moment kind of thing. Like I can't do anything else because if I work on something else, I know I'm not working on the thing that I'm supposed to be working on. So I literally can't function in any other capacity and stuff. So that's usually what kind of happens to me and stuff when I'm kind of like overloaded with a task or whatever. Or feel overwhelmed or something with whatever. But how are you a medical emergency? You've just got blood loss extreme, you're fine. But yeah, I'm pretty good otherwise at prioritizing like tasks and being like, it needs to be done. Like it's not going to do itself. It's not going to work on itself and stuff like that. Because like, I think it comes a lot from like the fact that I lived alone for like several years. So like when you live by yourself, ain't nobody going to get up and like cook you dinner. Ain't nobody's going to clean your house. Nobody's going to sort that, you know, pile of documents or whatever. Like, what? We got a cat being hunted by a fox and somebody's not out here hunting the fox. And I don't think I can, if you have a gun, I'll get you to go attack it. I don't care if you shoot it or whatever, but just try to hunt it. Where is it going? It's going upwards. Is anybody up here? You don't have a gun, do you? You have an orbital bombardment. That might be a bit much. What about Josh? Josh doesn't have a gun. Why doesn't Josh have a gun? I guess it's going to get in here and get to the cat. There's nothing I could do. It's already caught up to it. So even if Lenza gets around the corner, like the best we can do is beat the fox to death, which is essentially what's going to happen. Let's get you a gun. Try to get you a decent gun. Surely there must be something nice quality in here. Yeah, either way, I'm very good at like keeping myself like on track for tasks and stuff. So I think this morning was more of just a case of like I was just super tired. Cause like I think Sunday to Monday I didn't really like sleep properly because I was anxious about the Billathon. Monday post stream took me a little bit of like extra work and stuff to kind of like sort out, and then by this morning today, whatever, like my brain was just like, I need to do something else. Plus the neighborhood was just like being so overwhelmingly fucking noisy and shit. Like there was just no time to myself to like even think for a second. So I just needed like something to like I don't know, bring me joy and shit, and working on my avatar made me happy and stuff. Like I like how it all turned out and stuff. Oh, we lost power in here. I like how it turned out. So yeah. I have like this mortar. I don't know, does this need power? I guess it's connected to power. I didn't even realize it was near it. That's fine. And I wanted to build an autocannon, which I think I was building here. Fuck knows how they work, but I won't have a door here eventually. I do want to put like other stuff through this area. And I don't have turrets and stuff yet. And we're not done researching fabrication bench to make components yet. So that's fine. Who's getting heat stroke? Why? Is it hot in here? Hold on. It's pretty warm. Don't I have cooling things somewhere? I thought I made those should be 5. I know, those are the cooling things. Yeah, hold on. I gotta find a different one. These things. There we go. Activate all of those. I don't think I've got one in with the animals, although I could do with turning the heater off, which they finally finished building I love that they finished building it after the cold snap. It's like, it's not the best timing. And I can't technically do research in here, I don't think, while these bastards are in here. But I might be able to get you guys into the colony rather fast. So everybody looks like they've more or less calmed the fuck down. And there was a whole bunch of new Joshes brought in, which I need to allocate now. Because otherwise, when we have a next attack, I won't have them being used for stuff. So, get you guys up and in here. This should more or less replace some of the people that died. Like, I'm not 100% sure that it's going to have replaced everyone. But let's find out. You're a 9L. Let's get you down the list. I want to put that there. Let's get you set up to 9L. Next person. Well, last time we only have like a couple of people that were 9Ls. And honestly, I probably don't realistically have room for a lot of these people. Like, as in, I don't actually have physical rooms. But what I could do, and I was talking about this yesterday, is I could potentially grab some of the rooms and make them double bedrooms. What's on fire and where? That's fine. They'll figure it out, maybe. Also, that cat's being left to rot there. So I think, is there an issue with the storage in here? Because, like, we have quite a lot of, like, floor space. I also don't need those lights to be in here. Somebody's taken them from somewhere and I don't know where they took them from. But I'm pretty sure I said that they were allowed to allow fresh and corpses. I'm pretty sure. Or has that changed? Animal corpses are allowed in here. Yeah. Okay, so fresh corpses are definitely allowed in here. My guess is maybe they weren't getting a chance to, like, get them peeled up and, like, cooked during, like, all the battles and stuff. So that would explain that. Alright, let's get you allocated up. You can do doctoring. You look like you can do basically most everything. Those are 2s, make those 1s. Like I said, I'm not trying to be fancy with this shit. If you've got the skills, you've got the skills. I'm not even, like, really looking for the most part. And apparently a poll is up. So, yeah. An item poll. Interesting. God, I love that popcorn emote. It makes me want popcorn so fucking bad, though. But the thing is, like, I like eating my popcorn with the super spicy salt that I have. But I've run out of it. And last year, I went to try to get more because I could only get it from a festival. Because their online store, like, they're in, I think, New South Wales or Victoria or something, which is down south. But the problem is they don't, like, restock their website. And it is just, it's so good. It's like, you have to be really careful when you're eating it not to inhale at all. Because if you do, you're just going to mace the back of your throat. Like, it's that kind of a spice and stuff. But it's completely changed how I feel about popcorn. And, like, I already like popcorn well enough. But if I'm going to eat it, I kind of want it smothered in this, like, basically molten salt kind of thing. And I'm like, I can't get that. I have to wait until September or November, I think, is when they travel back up this way for a bit. And even then, like, last time they got rained out, which is why they moved venue. And I couldn't, like, look at where, like, the notifications were and stuff. I didn't have the particular social media that they had. I just had seen it from somewhere else. And so I completely missed them. I was really close by. I just missed them, which kind of sucked because I liked the product and I'd like to get more. But they're also kind of, like, going towards oils and shit now. And I'm like, I don't really want to add spicy oil. Like, spicy oil is nice, but the spicy salt was such a fun thing. Spicy salt, damn, I want to try. It was it had 6 brain strain chilies in it, like, kind of ground up, mixed and stuff. So some of the world's hottest chilies and shit. Obviously not like Pepperex or anything like that, but after the Hot Ones stream that I had to do last year, after you guys made me eat the world's hottest fucking hot sauces and shit, I ended up being like, I'm not going to waste these things, right? Because, like, I like spicy food and shit. And I'm like, the Pepperex, like the Last Stab and the Bomb, apparently actually are really good cooked. So I've been like marinating meats in it and stuff and cooking them up, and they're really fucking nice. But yeah, them straight as they are, not the best sauces, no. But yeah, the Bomb is also like, it wasn't so much spicy as it was just like putrid to eat. So yeah, finding a use for that was really nice, especially since a lot of them had like, I think it was like a 5-month expiry date or something. It was really, really short, and it cost a lot of money to get them. And I'm like, this is really unfortunate. I wanted to be able to eat these for like most of the year. And then it was kind of funny. My partner's sister gifted us some hot sauce after the fact, and I'm like, I have like, I think it's like 10 or 12 hot sauces in my fridge, but this is fine. And I ended up liking the one that she gave me, and I ended up just dipping cheese in it because I'm like, this shit's good, but like, I really feel like it's like some form of a crime to just eat it straight. Like, I do drink hot sauces straight, but like, if I have the opportunity, I would like to like have something with it. And I didn't really have anything with it, but I had like leftover cheese from Christmas and stuff, and I'm like, cheese is dippable. Cheese is nice. And yeah, I'm like, I want to get that again too. I ended up like putting them all on like my throne so I don't forget what they are and like stuff, just so that I can like keep track of them. Because I know that like after a while I'll forget, and I've long since like thrown out like the bottle and stuff because obviously it's like empty and whatnot. So yeah, I'll get more at some point of the year. There were like roasted habanero and stuff. That one, it was really nice. For me, it was actually really mild. For a lot of people, I would say it probably was very spicy. But yeah, after doing like Pepperex and all the fucking hottest sauces and shit, it wasn't that bad. Also, like, there was another one in there. I complained that one of the hot sauces tasted like a dirty oven when I ate it on the chicken nugget. But it actually was like, it's pretty good on a pizza. So it really just goes to show like what you put it on makes a really big difference as well. Like, I haven't tried mixing any of them into like, I don't know, salsas or shit like that. I don't want to get that adventurous. Psychic tea. Alright, well they can definitely have that if they feel like it. I feel like these guys are... Who sent me that? Hold on. Who sent me this time? Prophet. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like they were gonna be like really whacked out on every kind of fucking drug and borderline useless at this point. Like, it's fine. You guys are welcome to like keep sending this shit and stuff, but it's like, god damn these people. Also, it looks like we're getting a big crop, so we're gonna have some food. We've definitely lost a lot of the packaged survival meals, or the simple meals or whatever, or they have expired. One of the two. How is the fridge doing? Guess not that cold. It is 21 degrees in there. Okay, so this was working and it's negative 40 odd. Not like the doors are stuck open or anything like that. I may need more air conditioners in here. It was fine during winter, obviously. It's outdoors. It's basically 1-to-1. It's almost the same temperature as indoors, even though it's negative. So I do have a question about this for any of you guys that play RimWorld. Is I haven't really enclosed like air conditioners in the back of them and stuff. I always thought it made them not work. And at least throughout winter, this room retained its coolness. And I don't know if that's just because the ambient coolness outside was helping with that. But obviously it's into summer and shit's not working. And I'm thinking that they might just not be pumping out because of this now. And I'm happy enough to like remove the block of the wall or put in more air conditioners. Either is fine, but I just don't know which is causing the problem. If it's actually that, or if I just need more air conditioners and stuff, because like, yeah, it's apparently hot. Although, let's see, 17 in there. A passive cooler is keeping that room colder. Put one of those fuckers in there to bring it down, and let's see if that makes a difference. Hey, me. not wood. Fucking Aprillic, get your cheeks back here. Come here. Not the wood. Can I click on the person? There we go. Okay, can you build that? I don't know what I'm going off to build. Something with wood. Well, I might have been refueling something, actually. I don't think they work, because hot air, it's nowhere to go. That was kind of my theory, too. Because I thought these had to be unblocked. I'll give it a minute and I'll see if this makes much of a difference. It's 25 degrees inside. Obviously, I've lost much of the food, and or this is why all the corpses are rotting and being removed. 28, 25. Let's slap that up a bit. Yeah, there's no difference. Okay, so even throwing a cooler in here made 0 difference. So let's get rid of the wall. My only problem with like little pockets like this is that when I eventually want to fight, I'm going to have like the issue with that. What I could do, I could technically put a door there. It's going to open this up, but honestly at the moment it's not really like it's doing much. Alex, mate, are you able to deconstruct? Josh is coming up for this, so if you and Josh deconstruct that, and then I don't even know if we got the components for this kind of business. Not really. So this is probably going to pop open. Jackal's up the back here already like fucking opening the door up. The polar bear's in here and it's like, what is this mess? This one's just observing from a distance. It's just fucking disgusted. It's out of here. So this should at least like get this down temperature wise. Where are you going? Oh, you're hauling shit. I'm like, where is this bear going? All right. Now Josh is in a daze now because they're tired. Relatable. And the temperature is 31 because outside's 31. The temperature of this spring is like disgusting. It makes me really deeply concerned for like what summer comes through as. Everybody's gonna have heat stroke, honestly. Also, I don't really recall growing crops. That's okay. I think we're growing it for mostly the animals. We do have like a good supply of food, and we do even have some food down here, so these shouldn't be starving pen animals anymore. And this place rains a lot too. Like, it's not really a huge issue, but like it is interesting how much it rains. Also, I thought one of these spots was a plasteel spot. Can you not reach? What happened to my electricity in the... Oh, because this is an outer wall. Hold on. Let us... Well, I can't kind of take it that way. So we'll do what we can. I thought that sounded like a cargo pod. We'll connect it up to there, and by the look of it, I'm missing some electricity in this wall too. I must have cancelled some spots. This is fine. This also means that the turrets won't actually be working. So I will have to sort that out. Okay, so that should be back to working. What was that? Steel? Thank you, Nuke Dragon. We lost a few of you as well, unfortunately. And 50 components. That's going to be a massive boost. There are so many things that need that. Hopefully they want to work on these first. Well, you're bringing it up into here, so hopefully these should be the first things. Josh, mate, you can't work on those. Missing steel, missing components. When I had that steel drop, did it hit allow? Yes. Okay, that's fine. The other Nuke Dragon's off trying to get more of that. Missing steel. Okay. What are you doing? I saw you saying something. Linda got wooed by Josh by describing her as a bright house. Josh turned away. That didn't sound like that was exactly like a bad compliment. Like, Josh seemed to be okay with being sort of described like that. The bright house. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, we got statues. I will see if we can find places for them. And Josh has given us lots of statues. So, are any of these like really great? A lot of normal quality. There's an excellent quality. Most of them are normal. My scene, I wanted that one. Let's go and, I don't know, put that in that corner. And then I'll see what we can fit around the place, because I am trying to make this fancy. Like, the bedroom over there is well and truly fancy. And there's a bunch of turrets that haven't gone and got installed yet. And I don't know if they're just not allocated or what. But I will need vitals monitors at some point. I've got to build those, but I don't even know if we're up to researching them yet. I think we couldn't. I think we're trying to like beeline across for like fabrication and shit. Is there another statue that's not allocated? That one's going there, that's going there. That one's not allocated. And alright. So we've got most of the statues up around the place. And Newton's in a bad mood, which is fine. I think we're still good for power. Let's have a look at the power situation of all these walls and make sure they're actually connecting where they want to be, because this will be why we won't have any kind of protection. I need this to be like basically a solid line there. I think we've got that sorted out up until this. And this is going all the way up the top. And I think I still need to make... The fuck do I still need to make? Well, I can't bring this across here, but I will need some kind of electricity or something brought up here, otherwise